An Alabama man with a big old heart wanted to help get help to people in need. So he started a lawn mowing business and decided to travel the nation trimming yards for veterans for free. Robert Smith Jr. visited veterans in all 50 states and cut their grass, documenting his travels on social media. And he said he wants to make a difference one lawn at a time. I said, Rodney is his name. Rodney Smith Jr. joins me. He is the founder of Raising Men Lawn Care Service. And so, Rodney, thank you so much for being here. I've been looking forward to talking to you all day. I went down a deep rabbit hole reading all about you this morning. This is your 5th time around the nation doing this. You are all about helping veterans, as we all should be, but mowing their lawns.
Of course.
What was your inspiration for doing this?
Well, back in 2015, I came across an elderly man outside mowing his lawn, and it looked like he was struggling, so I pulled over and helped him out. And that night, I decided I'd start mowing free lawns for the elderly, disabled, single moms, and veterans. And that one small act of kindness kind of changed my life forever.
The fact, though, it's incredible what you're doing, but the fact that you rely entirely on word of mouth and social media, right? So you take a picture of yourself, you pop it up on social media with the state behind you, Delta Airlines jumping in on this, flying you all the way to places like Hawaii. You're meeting these strangers everywhere you go. Is there one trip that's most memorable for you?
Yeah, it kind of was. I met this Vietnam veteran in New London, Connecticut. He has 5 Purple Hearts, a Silver Star, and a Bronze Star, and he was a medic during Vietnam. And I heard so many stories of what he went through during Vietnam. He told me that it felt like it was his fault that the soldiers were dying in his arms, and it was just a very touching story that that he shared with me. And that's one story that stuck out with me. And of course, the World War II veterans that I met, when they told me their stories, I felt like a little kid being told a story during story time, because the stories were so detailed. They remember it just like it was yesterday.
And I mean, I could sit and listen to so many of your stories. What's the reaction to, from these folks to you when you show up and you're like, I'm mowing your lawn?
They really appreciate it. Just by mowing the lawn, just showing appreciation to our veterans, it means a lot to them, especially the veterans that can't afford to pay anyone to do it, or they can't do it themselves. When they can come mow their lawn, they can now use their extra funds for medication and food and other things they really need.
And where does this come from within you, Rodney? Is this your mom, your dad, what?
Yeah, just the way my mother and father brought me up. They always told me, give back when I can, and that's one thing I always try to do every single day, give back when I can.
I am listening to you so closely and so dearly. You're this model for paying it forward. And just for people watching, some people have yards, Rodney, some people do not. What's your message to others to help out?
Well, there's many ways to make a difference. I have simply chosen a lawnmower to make a difference with, and I hope to encourage kids to get out there and make a difference one lawn at a time. But if you're good at something, give back. Use your skill set and give back to your community.
Rodney Smith, thank you very much.
Well, thank you for having me.
Thank you.